20 plus years of experience leading QA and testing units across global industries. Let's welcome Mr. Raju KS speaking on lessons from the top, what I look for when hiring and growing future leaders.
Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
All of you had nice lunch?
Yes, sir.
Feeling sleepy?
No, sir.
No? Good energy, good enthusiasm. Okay. Get into the presentation. I don't know. I don't know whether it's a coincidence or not. I feel like whatever the presentation I have prepared for today is a kind of wrap up for all the speakers what I have spoken till now. Right? Right from Anand sir, Abid, then Anup and Akshay. So all have told you something about how do you need to, Anand sir started with how you need to keep your learning journey growing and how do you need to be relevant in the industry. Then Amit came and we start talking about the cloud and how the transformation happened in the industry to an extent. Even Anand has touched on that. And then Anup told that you need to have an innovation mindset for you people, right? And of course, Akshay also added some of his viewpoints. Now, what am I going to talk with you is this. This is industry readiness. Keeping all these inputs in your mind, what is that you need to look for to prepare yourself to be part of the industry is what I am trying to touch upon. Okay, I have come up with some of the thoughts based on my personal experience and also the kind of situations I got where I have given some advices to the people who approached me with their problem statements, and I got some opportunity to mentor some of the people in my career. So with all these experiences, I have come up with some of the thoughts. I feel that it is going to help you to understand what is that you need to look for to be part of the industry, okay, in the dynamic changing world. That is why I call this as bridging campus to corporate and beyond. Okay, if you are a fresher, so you want to get into the corporate or get into the job, be part of the corporate journey, what is that you need to be prepared for? If you are a working professional, what is that you need to look for so that your journey continues for longer time in the industry, right? As Anand sir started his talk, he said that you need to be relevant. That is what is my opening message. When you say readiness, it is not about having a degree or a skill set or an experience. Okay? It is about being relevant in a changing world. Ever-changing world is what the IT industry is all about. So, if you want to be in this industry or if you want to get into the industry or if you want to continue to be part of this industry, you need to stay relevant. At some point of time, people were expecting you to know Java. Later, they want you to understand the complete architecture of the project. Later, the expectation went on where you need to understand the deployment process, testing, beyond the development, right? Now you are at a stage where you need to understand everything plus AI. That is where the industry stands. So in this scenario, how you need to be relevant? What is that you need to keep looking on so that you need to be relevant in the industry is what I am trying to explain in the next three slides. First, you need to understand the technology landscape. The landscape is something like it's a tech convergence where it is AI, cloud, Internet of Things, cyber security, and very new technology which is emerging is a green technology. Have you heard about that? What is green technology? People are moving away from the conventional methods. There are a lot of investments are happening in the energy area, right? Energy utilization. Hydrogen systems are coming into place. Okay, they are using solar energy for many activities, whether it may be generation of power or it is something related to vehicle movement. So all these things are getting some traction. That is called green technology. So these are all some of the tech convergence you need to keep in your mind when you are preparing yourself to be part of the industry. How it is going to impact you? What I mean to say here is tech convergence. You need to understand or keep an awareness with you so that the technology which are enabling these areas, so that you can have some awareness and see what kind of innovations are happening, what kind of projects are happening, what kind of technology they are using. That will help you to shape up your career in a better way. Hybrid work models, empowering people to deliver their task irrespective of wherever they are. Okay. So in this challenging world, hybrid work models, even after the pandemic, it is very important for all of you to have a work-life balance. Okay. So you need to have a mindset that it is not a 9 to 6 job. You need to be flexible enough to be available if the project requires, okay? And see that what kind of arrangements you need to make so that you are available and you are delivering the task on time. So that is called hybrid work models. Then digital transformation, reimagining the business to stay relevant, competitive, and future ready. Okay, when I say digital transformation, this is what do you mean by digital transformation? Have you heard about this phrase, digital transformation? Anything which was running manually, you are now getting into the system. It is called digital transformation. There was an era where people wanted to use computer for anything and everything when computers started introduced in the beginning, right? Now that perspective is changed. Now everything is computerized. What else you can think of? You have to reimagine the business to stay relevant. Okay. You take an example of a small kirana shop. Even he has a computer in his shop. What is he doing with his computer? He is managing the stocks. Correct. What grocery item he is selling? Is there enough adequate quantity is available in his shop? Is what he is tracking. So it is helping him to stay proactive in ordering the groceries so that never come to zero and he keep on selling as and when the demand comes. That is called reimagining. Okay? You need to understand the business perspective and see how your transformation remains relevant so that your business will run smoothly. And you have to be competitive and future ready. Okay? If somebody is already using the system, then you also should use the system. That is how you will achieve the efficiency in your business. So that is what a digital transformation reimagining means. And adaptability and learning agility. This is very much important for Gen Z kids. You have to be adaptable. You have to be agility to learn. Okay, you have to adapt to the situation how it demands. Today, you enter into an industry saying that you are a Java engineer. Tomorrow they say that you have to work on Python. You cannot say, no, I am a Java engineer, I cannot learn Python. It is not going to work out. Okay? They look for people who are ready to learn Java or who have already learned Python. They'll ask you, okay, you can quit the company and then go. They'll take some new people. So that is how the industry is working. So adaptability and agility is more important for you people to be in the industry or getting into the industry, right? What companies look for? That's a recruiter lens. For freshers, they look at problem-solving mindset. As Anu already told many examples, right? What if? How is it? Why it need to be done in this way? Why can't in the other way? So you need to have a problem-solving mindset. Project-based learning and internships. There was a time where we used to learn some academic courses. Through that, we learned some of the technology, say for example RDBMS or some of the programming languages, some networking concepts, okay, operating system concepts. So we used to mention in our CV saying that I know all these concepts. That is not going to work now. You know that. Have you applied it anywhere? Then you need to look for internships where you get an opportunity to be part of the organization and understand how these concepts are getting implemented, right? And you need to mention that. Your profile should get portrayed in a way that you have learned something and you have applied something on your individual basis. It is not a teamwork because you are portraying your ability. It is not your team ability. Company is hiring you as an individual, not a team. You will become a part of the team once you get hired. But to get hired, you need to prove your abilities. So that is the reason you need to look on project-based learning and internships. Then you need to have clarity on fundamentals. This is very much important. If you get into the industry, you don't know what is SDLC, software development life cycle, your degree will not fetch your job. That is very much important. Okay? RDBMS concepts, right? All these are fundamentals which are very much important for you people to get into the industry. Then you need to think like a connectors. Okay? Because industry doesn't want executors, they want connectors. What do you mean by connectors? You need to connect the problem with the solution. Okay? We can work around like this. Okay? We can look for the solution something like this. So you have to come with that approach. That is how your ability and you can create your identity before you get into the job. Then you have to be adaptable to this situation. Whether it is time, whether it is location, whether it is a technology, whether it is an environment, you need to be adaptable to the situation. Okay? Then for experienced professionals, you need to have domain depth and cross-functional awareness. When I say cross-functional awareness, you are part of the project, you are assigned to a particular module. Don't ever stick to only that particular module. Try to get a bigger picture. Try to understand the complete architecture of the project. Where exactly your module fits in. How your module is going to create an impact. What is the dependencies you have? What other modules have a dependency on your module? And what are the different interfaces this particular project is getting integrated with? Who are the people who are using it? What is the business domain this particular project is going to help on? All these things if you know, then you will be having complete awareness of the project that shows your experience and maturity. So that is how you can be relevant in the industry. Then leadership and accountability. Don't ever, if you get into the project and you spend, say, 1 year in the IT industry, by the time your mindset should be something like, you should not wait for somebody to come and tell you you should do this. Instead, you do something and then go back to them and say that, see, this was my responsibility out of my interest. Okay, I have done this. What is the next step? You have to be proactive. You have to go and then tell them that I have done some groundwork. Tell me what next I can do. So that will tell you, that creates a perspective on you that you are proactive and you are serious. You are thinking beyond your roles and responsibilities. Okay, which is an expected people in the industry. Then continuous upskilling. You look around, what is a new technology or new skill which is in trend in the industry, start acquiring that particular knowledge. So having these things will help you people to get selected for the job opportunities in the industry. Any questions? Then let's see what are the core readiness pillars if you want to get into the industry. One is technical competency. Here you have to learn, you have to apply, and you document it. Better you document it so that you can refer it back and then create similar results in the future as well. You did something today, okay, and you learned the new skill, you solved one problem, and you are moving on. You don't know how you have solved the problem over a period of time. You forget it. For that, you need to document it for your own purpose. Okay, this was the problem I faced. These are the kind of references I went through, and this is the solution I made. If you refer back, then you should understand how you have solved this problem. Okay, that gives lot of confidence for you, and it will develop a competency in you. Okay, and then professional etiquette. It is very much important because you people are looked at as professionals. You have to communicate in a professional way, and you should be ready to collaborate. As an individual, you cannot complete or achieve any goal in the industry. It's a collaborative effort. It's a team effort. So you need to be collaborative, and you need to have the communication very clear, crisp and clear communication, respectful communication, professional communication in terms of verbal, in terms of email or written communication. This is very much important for you. Then again, adaptability. Here the adaptability is learn, unlearn and relearn. What is learn? You are learning a new technology. Unlearn something you learned it some time back, you have been using it, that is become obsolete. Right? So you have to forget that. Then you have to relearn something you kept on forgetting, or something is very much important for you people to keep remembering always. That is called relearning. This process is very important for you people to be relevant and be competitive at any point of time in your professional career. And innovation. I need not to stress too much on that. Anup has already given the examples also. Again, you look around and then try to solve the real-time problems. Okay? Not necessarily real-time problems are when you are traveling on the road or when you are at home. It is not something like that. Those are all the things which will make your mind to prepare to think in that particular way. But what is a real-time problem? In your project, something was very unconventionally it was doing. Okay, somebody was saying that this is how we are doing it from ages. Don't stick to that. See what best you can bring in. What is the different perspective you bring in? Okay, work around first. Be clear on your solution approach. Come back and then explain that. See, we were doing all these things like this. Why can't we try this first then? Okay, because now you have technology advancement in place, and you have lot of tools, lot of enablers, lot of accelerators which are there for you people to make your life easy. So you need to think around and then start solving the problem, which will help the entire project team and the organization to come up with flying colors, right? Then this is very much important, integrity and ownership. As a professionals, you need to maintain high degree of integrity. No backstabbing, no manipulation, okay? No telling lies to any of your team members, to your managers. Whatever is a real fact, keep telling that. Okay, people will aware and they be prepared for the situation to face. If you are hiding something and at the same last time, at the last moment you give them a surprise, it will become a problem. So then you are not maintaining a integrity. So it is very important for you to maintain integrity, and whatever the task you get, you take ownership on that. Don't expect somebody to follow, then only you will complete this. Okay? So if you are cultivating these habits, it will take you, or it will help you to get elevated to the next levels very easily. What are the skills students should focus on? In programming, these are all the, I have given some examples, Python, Java and JavaScript, which are mostly in use in today's industry. Okay? And version control tools, Git and GitHub. Have you heard about this? Yeah? Software development process. As I said, SDLC you should know, and Agile basics. Why Agile methodology is being used, you need to have an understanding, right? And then projects. You should have a measurable outcomes from the project. You should be able to quantify what you people are doing. Okay? And then real world use cases. That is what you need to be focused on. Okay, look around, try to understand the solutions which are developed on a real-time problems. And then soft skills. You need to develop some soft skills like teamwork, articulation, emotional intelligence. Teamwork, as in the industry, it's a collaborative effort, it's a team effort. So when you are part of the team, you should make sure that you play a very good team, you are a very good team player. Okay? That means you allow somebody to express their views and thoughts, you respect their views and thoughts, you collaborate and support them whenever it is needed. It is not something like it is my way, highway. Not like that. So you are part of the team, your success is team's success. So you need to be collaborative. You need to be transparent with them. No, this is what I am doing it. It is giving you a good result. Okay, let us follow this. If you don't be so transparent and you are not expecting or explaining this to the team members, hiding yourself, that means you are doing something else which team doesn't even aware of it. Okay? So that is what the teamwork is. And articulation, which is very important. What is really very clear? Okay? I was talking to you now, right? Articulation makes very much important for you people to be relevant in the industry. If you don't know what is that you are trying to convey to the other person, then it is very difficult for that person to understand and give you some feedback or some support or some kind of help for you people to complete your emotional intelligence. You give respect to the others, irrespective of their participation. Okay? Treat them as human beings. Okay? Keep that emotional quotient always at an adequate level. Okay? Don't yell at people. Don't neglect them. If they are telling something, don't say. Okay? All these things are very much important for you people to focus on and then start developing your professional skills. For working professionals, you need to concentrate more on cloud, DevOps, cybersecurity, AI and basics. You would have already know more about the programming languages. You got experience in working in a couple of projects. These are all the trending technologies which got more popularized in the recent past. So you need to be aware of these things. Then you need to understand project and stakeholder management. If you are an experienced person, you get an opportunity to talk to not only your team members, but talk to the customers also. So you need to know how you need to talk to the customer. Okay? You need to maintain that professionalism when you are communicating with them. Be on time for the meetings. Okay? Be very crisp when you are communicating something. Don't tell stories. Be on to the point, okay? And when you are attending meetings, write down what is that you are communicating, okay? And make a note of your action points. Come up with your results and mention that in your subsequent meetings. All these things will help you to show that you are more professional in your behavior and in your skills as you become a professional, experienced professional. Okay? Upskilling through certifications through AWS, Azure, PMI. So these are all some of the certifications which will help you people to prove that you have a capability and process to exhibit certain behaviors. And embrace automation and data-driven decision making. AI is depending on these things. How AI is becoming so popular now? Because they have enough data for them to come up with certain decisions. So you keep your facts, your data, or your decisions backed up by your data. Because of these things or these conditions, I'm coming up with this decision. That kind of articulation will help you to show that you have experience and you have considered a lot of facts when you are coming up with your process. Okay, what industry is looking at is they are not looking at the conventional way of mentioning that you have passed in this year, 10th is passed in this year, 12th you passed in this year. No. All those things they don't even require. Okay, they need what is your latest academic achievement is. Okay, and then you need to mention more about your skills and their implementation part. What skill you guys have acquired, how you have implemented it, what is the result. Okay, that is how you need to prepare your CV. And nowadays, social media is very much influential, okay, for all of you. So you need to have LinkedIn profile, very impressive LinkedIn profile, which should say that what is your journey and what kind of projects you have handled, what was your role in those projects. And you also have GitHub account. Okay, start creating some code repositories, execute some projects, and then say that this is what is my work. Okay, I have done as a student. And quantify the achievements. I have worked on 4 projects. And I worked in back end, front end. That is how you need to speak. Okay, I worked on 4 projects. It's all teamwork. My project is this. Don't give the project explanation. They are not interested to know what project you have done. They are very much interested to know what roles you have played in the project and what is your skills which has helped you to be part of that project. That is what you need to be focused more on. Then avoid generic objectives. I want to become AI engineer. This is your objective in your profession. It is not going to give any kind of impression to the person who is looking at your profession. Okay, you say that I have acquired a knowledge in AI. I wanted to implement this knowledge, understanding the alignment and expectation of the organization, so that I can contribute more from the AI knowledge what I have. That is the kind of impression, that kind of objective you need to mention. You are very clear that what is that you are looking for when you are getting into the organization. Okay. Then you showcase continuous learning. Okay, always you mention that last year these were my skills. Very recently I have acquired these skills and this is my plan for upcoming months. Okay, this is going to help that you are already in that continuous learning path and you already have an open mind that you can learn anything and everything and get adaptable to the situation. What is the mindset you need to have for success? You need to be curious, not complacent. Okay? You need to be curious. Stay curious always. Don't ever have a mindset that I know this particular technology or topic 100%. It never happens, right? You need to be always curious. Is there anything I can learn? Is there anything I can improve? That's the kind of mindset you need to have. Then think like a solution architect, not a task accelerator or task executor. What I mean to say here is that, as I said, you need to understand the big picture instead of sticking to what responsibilities or what task you got allocated. You never come out of that vicious cycle if you don't look around and then see how my work is impacting the overall picture, right? So you need to be thinking like an architect, not like a task executive. And you need to be T-shaped professional. How does T goes? Horizontal, vertical. You need to have an in-depth knowledge on a particular topic or a skill you are acquiring. Don't have a superficial level of understanding, right? It should have both depth and breadth. Then you are discussing the same thing. Okay? There is something called as ABCD of corporate. What is that ABCD of corporate? You need to have a right attitude. You need to exhibit right behavior. You need to possess right character. Okay? And then you need to have a discipline. How discipline can be exhibited? You come on time to office. You attend meetings on time. You complete your task on time without somebody come and then follow up with you. Okay? All these are professional behaviors. And you need to be very disciplined. Okay? In terms of communication, in terms of maintaining the data, in terms of maintaining project artifacts in your system. Okay? Keep clear desktop policy. All these things are very much important for you people to be relevant and then be competitive in this industry. Right? How you need to prepare for hiring? You say that I am doing lot of certifications. Okay, don't simply concentrate on completing the courses. You implement what you have learned in those courses. For example, if you have acquired AWS certification, build one AWS project and showcase how you have implemented your certification skill there. Okay? That is how you need to build projects, not just completing the courses. Take lot of mock interviews. Okay? And then aptitude practice. This aptitude practice will help you to think differently to approach towards a solution. Right? So you need to keep on working on this. Then demonstrate accountability and initiative. Always, if you take up certain tasks, okay, even within your project teams, okay, you should make sure that you are the owner of that task, and then you take complete accountability of that task. Okay, that is how you need to exhibit your behaviors. Then you communicate impactfully. So we call it as star stories. You explain the situation, you explain what task, and you see, and you also explain what action you have taken for that particular task and what was the outcome. So this is how you need to narrate your story, right? So if you are, what industry is looking for when they are hiring? They hire attitude and aptitude over degrees. Degrees are the kind of eligibility criteria. If you are having a CGPA of 9 and above, but your attitude is not good, industry care damn for you. How much you are critical are you? If you are not aligned to the expectation of the organization, they don't allow you to continue in the organization. How much you are critical are you for the project? They are very clear on that. They want people with the right attitude, right? Then look for clarity of thought and ownership. What am I going to do? I have a clarity. And I take ownership of it. You need not to follow with me. I can do it. Okay? I need this support. I'm very clear. If you give me this support, this is my role. If you are very clear on that, so you will be appreciated in the industry. Then problem solving approach. It matters more than the right answer. How you are approaching towards the problem solving is what it matters. They are not looking for right answers. Okay? Then passion to learn is the top differentiator. If you say that I'm willing to learn the new things, I did not get an opportunity to work on this particular task, but if you give me an opportunity, give me a week's time, I'll complete it and then give you. That kind of confidence will give you more differentiating factor when you are getting hired to the organization. Then your continuous learning roadmap should be something like, you always, I have given some of the platforms which you can refer to for students, okay, for professionals, and the mantra is one new skill every quarter. You need to keep learning and learning. Don't think that for freshers, anyway I am in 7th semester, 8th semester, my graduation is completed, I'll become a professional. I'll go, I work only in the laptop. After the office hours, I close the laptop and come. Maybe you will sustain in the industry for a year. After that, you are already obsolete. Don't ever get into that mindset. Always see, because when you get into the industry, you know only one person, right? Maybe after a year, you would have come to say around 4% or 5%. Another 95% is still need to learn. Even today, I am having industry experience close to around 26 years. I learn something new even today. That is how I can be part of this industry even today. If I stop learning, then people bypass me and then go. If they start telling something on the AI, I don't know what they are talking about, and then I left behind. Right? Doing all these things, what is that which will fetch you? It will fetch you a positive work culture. How is it going to benefit you? You become a part of the organization and you follow all the steps what we have discussed till now. How people will look at you is what I am trying to make it in this slide. If you have a mindset of solution, okay, and then you are very transparent in communicating what you are doing and all, you go and then tell that you are stuck. People will look at you and then ask you, how can I help you? Because they know that you have been working, you are not expecting somebody to come and then tell you something to do, okay? And then you are trying solutions by your own. You have done some groundwork, you have understood the problem well, but somewhere you got stuck. People are willing to help you. If you go and then tell them that I got a task, I don't know how to do it, can you help me? Nobody has time in this world to help you from the scratch. They tell you what have you done. How will you say that you are not able to do this task? Is it a problem with the technology? Is it a problem with your understanding? Is it a problem with the system or a tool you are using? If you are not able to differentiate that, how people will help you? Do you expect them to set up everything for you and then tell you? It is not. So, you need to convert that. So, when you get stuck, people should come and tell you, how can I support you? Then, if you go with a groundwork and tell them, they say that, I definitely appreciate your input. Tell me what next we can do. Right? Then they say that, okay, let's figure it out together. You got somewhere, to some extent you are through, and then you are stuck there. Let us work together and then see how we can do it. If you have done something and you got stuck, okay, people will admire you as well. That's a great job you have done. Okay, let me take it further. I have the opportunity or I have the experience. I know how to take it further. I was expecting you to come to this stage. You have already come. Let me take it further. That is how people will start talking to you. Take your time. Quality matters. If you are working on a problem by your own, you make some progress in the solution. You go back and then tell them. If they feel that your solution is in the right direction, they give you more time. Because they have a confidence that you will definitely work on it. This is how people say that, get you the time what you need, only the quality matters, right? And if you come with a lot of facts based on data, they'll say that I'll trust your judgment because you've already given the backup data or the kind of considerations you have, right? So for that, I'll trust your judgment. Then people say that if you are very much relevant to the industry, you are in the growth path, okay? You are working on your own, you have very less monitoring in place. Then they say that you are an asset to the organization, your growth is very, then they say that you are an asset to the organization, your growth is very important to us. What kind of support you require from us, we are ready to give you that support. If you are working continuously, tirelessly, okay, and you are showing the results, people will tell us. Take some break. Go out for a vacation. Come with a fresh mood. Let's continue. All these things, how do you create this? Based on your commitment, your seriousness, okay? And you are already into the project and then you are aligning to the expectation of the project and you are working. So with that, all these things, you are creating this kind of responses to you, right? If you make any mistake, okay, being a professional or an experienced professional or a fresher, they always look at you and say that it's okay to make mistakes, let's learn from them. All this will come, right? This is the kind of work culture you will create around yourself when you follow whatever the kind of discussions we have had. I wanted to have some closing thoughts. Don't just chase jobs, chase competency. Don't ever say that today I'm working in NammaQA. This one I'm getting a lot of learning opportunities, but my salary increment is not so good. I am a 1-year professional. Somebody is asking me, they are offering me 50%. I'll go. I'll tell you from my experience, this kind of hopping will help you till you go for 4 years or 5 years in the industry. By the time, without your knowledge, you would have reached to some certain stage where you are getting say around 10 LPA package salary for 4 years of experience, but you already changed 4 companies. What is your confidence level? You always looked at only the money, not the knowledge. After 4 or 5 years, if they ask you to explain the project architecture, for example, you are part of the project, right? You tell me what this project all about, what is the technology stack you are using, what methodologies you are using it. Because you change the company within 6 months or 1 year, you don't know the complete flow of the project. You got stuck there. Right? They'll ask you, why should I hire you? By paying more than 10 million. You don't know anything. And within 4 years, you have changed so many companies. How can I trust you? What is the guarantee that you'll be part of my organization if I pay you 12 lakhs? Tomorrow somebody will come and then say that 14 lakhs I'll pay you. You'll go there. Why should I hire you? Getting my point? So, don't ever get into that mindset. Always look at it and then see that if you take some time for you to get your intended this one financial salary or something, but at the same time you are getting some good learning opportunity. Stick around and then see what is that you can learn. Convince your management that I'm working, okay, I'm doing a lot of work, I'm bringing in a lot of values. Why don't you consider revising my salary? They definitely consider it. Every organization needs people. It is not that they don't need people. Okay? All they need is people should prove that they are worth paying that much. So you need to create that kind of mindset, and then you need to convince your management, stick around. That is how I say that don't chase jobs, chase the competence. Acquire the competency first, then the money will follow. Then the industry rewards those who stay curious, adaptable and ethical. Curious, and you are adaptable, and you are ethical. You are following certain ethics as a professional, okay? And you are there, then the industry will definitely reward you. The final thing I wanted to say is learn, apply, share, repeat. This is what will help you to stay longer in the industry. Learn the new skills, apply it, share it with your peers. They will definitely appreciate you. Okay? And then repeat the same. Okay? Having these things in your mind, I feel that you people can shape up your career in the right way and it will stay longer and relevant in the industry. Saying all these things, I'm closing my presentation. If you have any specific questions, I'm happy to take it up and answer. What is the take on freelancer? See, freelancing, to an extent it is okay. Again, it is personal choice, I would say. For example, if most of us are from a middle class families, right? So we are all looking at fixed income at the end of the month. If you become a freelancer and if you are not competitive enough to take up the task, okay, then you don't have an income. Then that is a threat for you. Second, you are a freelancer in the beginning, okay? You are very good at some technology. You keep getting a lot of opportunities. You take up multiple opportunities, but you are not able to complete them on time. Then your credibility is at stake. You need to plan. You can get into the freelancing mode once you have very good understanding and experience of executing the full-time project. If you say that I become a freelancer after 2 years or 3 years of my work experience, then it is not that much advisable because you will not be having that maturity to manage and prioritize your work. Any other questions? Was it of some help to you people? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Any other
Is
questions?
it helpful, the session? No questions, but we understood.
Any questions? Okay, thank you. Thanks, NammaQA team also. Karthik and team, I am very much privileged and honored to be here. And thanks for the wonderful audience. you have listened to me patiently even after the heavy lunch. So thanks for it. I hope I did not make you people sleepy. Yeah. I just wanted to narrate something. I definitely admire the kind of work what Karthik and his organization is doing. I am associated with Karthik from the past 5 years. I know how he works. Whoever is part of his team, be rest assured that you will be guided properly. Okay, you will be mentored properly. You will be guided and trained to acquire the technology in the right way, which is very relevant to the industry. Because I have seen him working and bringing up his team members to the leadership level in a very meticulous way. Okay? And I can quote a lot of examples. A lot of people are there who are working with him from past 5-6 years. They trusted his leadership. They trusted the way he treats people. They trusted whatever the kind of initiatives he gets. So that is how they are supporting him. So I wish all the best to NammaQA and whatever the initiatives they have taken. And my best wishes with him for all the success. And I would like to see this organization grow to the newer heights in coming years. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir, for such a valuable insights. That was truly motivating. Alright, everyone, I know after so many amazing sessions, our brains are officially full and our energy levels are somewhere near zero. But don't worry, we have got the perfect medicine for that. It's called fun time. Yes, it's time for our game sessions. No sitting quietly now. I repeat, no sitting. Because the more energy you show, the more fun you will have. Are you all ready? I don't hear any voices. Are you all ready? Yes, that's the spirit. So now we have few tongue twisters. I need you all to participate and I need you to repeat that for 5 times. Is it all okay? Yes, over to Joe.
Thank you, Vicky. Alright guys. Alright, so we're gonna have some tongue twisters, alright? I'm gonna choose 5 random people in an order. And you guys need to tell the tongue twisters on stage. So just be ready. The first one, we'll start off with Kannada tongue twisters, people. Okay? Alright, who should I choose? Shiv Prasad sir. You're the lucky one. Come on stage. That's so random.
Okay, so the first tongue twister in Kannada is Sampangappana maga Mari Sampangappa, Mari Sampangappana appa Sampangappa. Sampangappana maga Mari Sampangappa, Mari Sampangappana appa Sampangappa.
ಇದಾದ್ರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಬರ್ತಿದೆ
ಸಂಪಂಗಪ್ಪನ ಮಗ ಮರಿ ಸಂಪಂಗಪ್ಪ ಮರಿ ಸಂಪಂಗಪ್ಪನ ಅಪ್ಪ ಸಂಪಂಗಪ್ಪ 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 ಸಂಪಂಗಪ್ಪನ ಮಗ ಮರಿ ಸಂಪಂಗಪ್ಪ ಮರಿ ಸಂಪಂಗಪ್ಪನ
ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಆದಿತ್ಯ
Okay. Second one. Oh wait. Second. Oh, my bad. I skipped that between us. Okay.
Okay, the second tongue twister in Kannada is Kurudu Kudurege Purida Purigadale. I'll repeat. Kurudu Kudurege Purida Purigadale.
ಯಾವ ಮಾಡೆಲ್ಲ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಇದೆ
ಕುರುಡು ಕುದುರೆಗೆ ಹುರಿದ ಹುರುಗಡಲೆ ಕುರುಡು ಕುದುರೆಗೆ ಹುರಿದ ಹುರುಗಡಲೆ ಕುರುಡು ಕುದುರೆಗೆ ಹುರಿದ ಹುರುಗಡಲೆ ಕುರುಡು ಕುದುರೆಗೆ ಹುರಿದ ಹುರುಗಡಲೆ
Okay, that's great, that's great.
I called someone from here audience.
ಯಾವ್ದು ಸರಿ ಮಾಡೋದು
Hey, call them. Call them, no. Aditya will come. Go. ನಾ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು.
You give the mic to him.
I give here.
He can't stand.
ನೀನು ಹೋಗು.
It's okay, give.
ಸರ್ ಹೋಗಿ ಸರ್.
Hey, ಪರವಾಗಿಲ್ಲ.
ಹೋಗಿ ಹೋಗಿ
Wait, I need to change.
ಏನ್ ಚೇಂಜ್
ಇಟ್ಸ್
ಮಾಡಬೇಕು?
ಓಕೆ ನಥಿಂಗ್
ನೀವು ಸ್ಲೈಡ್ ಹೆಂಗ್ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಇಲ್ಲಿ?
ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಓಕೆ ಲೀವ್
ಹೌದಾ? ಶೋರ್.
Also ready for it?
ಚೇಂಜ್ ಹಿಯರ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್
ತೆಂಕಣ ತೋಟದ ತೆಂಗಿನ ಮರದಲ್ಲಿ ಮೇಲೆ ನೋಡೆ ಕೆಳಗೆ ನೋಡೆ. I'll repeat. ತೆಂಕಣ ತೋಟದ ತೆಂಗಿನ ಮರದಲ್ಲಿ ಮೇಲೆ ನೋಡೆ ಕೆಳಗೆ ನೋಡೆ.
ರೆಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡು
Alright, the last tongue twister, I'm again taking.
ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಾ?
ಶಿ ಚೇಂಜ್
We like to call some next one on stage. Yeah, so for the final tongue twister.
Okay, so it goes like this. ಅವಳರಳಲೆದ ಕೂಳಗದ ಇವಳರಳಲೆದಳು. I'll repeat.
ಸರ್
ಅವಳರಳಲೆದ ಕೂಳಗದ ಇವಳರಳಲೆದಳು.
Mara, I have to tell you one thing. The only reason I took Hindi is in my literacy because of this and this one. I don't spell it now. So I took Hindi, but that's right.
I guess you're the perfect candidate for this, sir.
ಅವಳರಳಲೆದ ಕೂಳಗದ ಇವಳರಳೆದಳು.
Thank God. ಅವಳ एक काल आ जाए
ಯಾಕಪ್ಪ?
Alright, we'll choose someone else.
ಯಾಕಪ್ಪ? ನಾನು ಯಾಕೆ?
ಅದು ಇನ್ನೇ से करे थोड़ी
See, I really wish you guys could get the choice, but it's up to me. So we'll call Chaitra ma'am on stage.
ಏನೋ ಬೇರೆ ಹಿಡ್ಕೊಂಡವ್ರ
ನಾನು ಮುಗೀತು ನಮ್ಮ ಟೈಮ್.
ಅವಳರಳೆದ ಕೂಳಗದ ಇವಳರಳೆದಳು. ಅವಳರಳೆದ ಕೂಳಗದ ಇವಳರಳೆದಳು. ಅವಳರಳೆದ ಕೂಳಗದ ಇವಳರಳೆದಳು. ಅವಳರಳೆದ ಕೂಳಗದ ಇವಳರಳೆದಳು. ಅವಳರಳೆದ ಕೂಳಗದ ಇವಳರಳೆದಳು.
That was wonderful. That was wonderful.
now coming to the English tongue twister.
Hey, what is this? 71st lights are there?
That is logo.
So we like to talk about Satish,
The first one, which slide it is?
First slide, sir. It's the first slide. Can I had made it. That.
In sticks, it breaks. In sticks, it breaks. In sticks, it breaks. In sticks, it breaks. In sticks, it breaks.
that was great, Nadesh. For the second tongue twister, I would like to call upon Mr. Dejonati on stage. Come on, everyone, give some cheers for Dejonati. On stage, Mr. Dejonati, on stage. You want me to pronounce it for you? It goes 6 sick shake, 6 sheep sick. 5 times. Please, no profanity.
Six, shake, six, sheep, sick.
Alright, we like to call upon Anup sir on stage. Come on, Anup sir.
Yeah, this is where I hate to give beyond.
Mostly fried flying.
Six shakes, 6 sheep stick. 6 shakes, 6 sheep stick. 6 shakes, 6 sheep stick. 6 shakes, 6 sheep stick.
That's innovation.
Just clap like this.
Moving on, I'd like to call the one right behind Gautam sir, the one in the blue, right, sky blue.
Sky blue.
Angel, behind you.
Behind me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's you.
Someone next to her.
The one next to her.
The second row, among the women.
See? You. Go save.
It is freshly fried flying fish.
Freshly fried. Hey, give one mic here.
Freshly fried flying fish. Freshly fried flying fish. Freshly fried flying fish. Freshly fried flying fish.
One more time.
Freshly fried flying fish.
That was great. You know, I'm hearing a lot of from dialect. So for the next one, I've got Akshay sir. Come on, give some hand for Akshay sir.
His English so nice.
This brave video.
What is doing? Employee.
AI developer.
AI developer.
Brave brigadiers, brave brigadiers, brave brigadiers.
Starting. 5 more times. Akshay.
Brisk brave brigadiers, 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 brisk brave brigadiers.
Last one, I'm going for the second.
That's it.
Sanjana. So the last one is green. Is this a blue? We need to collectively keep them, not everyone participated here. Moving to the next one, read this. So you need to guess the logo. I mean name of the brand. Alright, so starting from there's also everyone's telling you.
What?
Only one person is. Okay. The next one.
Hey, what is
Next one.
this? So difficult. Angel, what is this? What cloud? Kalia. Wow, what a tough competition. I don't know.
That is absolutely right.
Eagle.
That is right.
Blue stack करता है. I think we need to ask these things to them. Angular chess.
One guy who thinks it's angular, and he is right. It is angular. It is visible, yes. What is it? It is Sigma, yes.
Who selected these guys?
Swaroop gave me, I guess, I took the same.
APM. APM. Color ಇರುತ್ತೆ Chromium.
APM.
Change.
Okay,
Ubuntu. Both are same almost. Linux and Ubuntu. Ah. Hey, jora gellappa. That's correct.
And now our final speaker, founder of With Aspiration, is an AMFI registered mutual fund distributor who helps people achieve financial freedom. So let's welcome Mr. Srisha TU speaking on design your financial freedom smart ways to build wealth while you work. So this is something everyone loves, and that's money. So Mr. Srisha TU will be coming in 2 minutes, so please be patient.
See, his mother and my mother are. My father also like me, but I also. Will you leave? Huh? Will you leave? 7:30. Bye bye.
Water bottle. Call ಮಾಡಿ.
వీడు అక్కడికి వెళ్ళి తాగమని చెప్తాను అతనికి చెప్పు
ಆನ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾರ
ಅಕ್ಷಯ್ ಬೈಕ್ ಆನಿಲ್ಲ ಆನಿಲ್ಲ ಸೌಂಡ್ ಇಡೋ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರಾ
ಸೌಂಡ್ ಇಲ್ಲ
ಸೀಟ್ ಹೌದು ಹಲೋ
ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು
ಹಲೋ
ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗಿ ಕುಡಿ
ಇಡೋ ಜೋರು
ಹಲೋ ಬರ್ತಿಲ್ಲ
ಆನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಆಫ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಮೊದಲನೇ ಆಫ್ ಮಾಡೋದು
Hi. Like before starting the session, I want to take a survey. Like, how many of you are investing in stock market? Please raise your hands. who are willing to invest after this session? So I want like who are interested, right? Please.
Hoga.
Yeah, please. And who are not like still who are not interested, like please.
Pura. Go. Go, man. You are investing.
Again, raise the hand who are interested.
Hey, go. And we'll take. Go outside.
Okay. Like coming, giving introduction.
Self
Before going to introduction, I want to take 2 more questions. Like how many of you are like having fear to invest in stock market? Like you want to invest but having fear to invest. Only 1, 2, 3. So my name is Risha. I am the founder of Inspiration, and I am full-time equity trader from past 6 years. I am full-time stock markets, trading in equities and derivatives. And my company is a wealth management firm. We are handling close to 6 crore rupees in asset under advice. So this is just a brief introduction about me and my company. And here I won't be selling any products for you. It would be just a normal financial education. So next questions comes. I need interaction session. If nobody interacts, I would be starting asking questions, pointing out. So, like, what's the basic fundamental questions why you need to invest? Anyone? Say there.
To grow the money.
Sorry?
To grow the money.
Good. Okay, any other answer? To retire. 2 questions I got. I need 1 more 2. Sorry? Return on investment. 1 more, last.
No.
Yeah. So you are all giving the right answer, but you are all forgetting one fundamental thing. Why we need to invest? Because to beat the inflation. That should be our first core priority.
It's not changing.
So let's assume you have 1 lakh. So if you don't invest, like next year your 1 lakh become 94,000. Why? Because 6% inflation your money will be. Just in case if you invest, you would be growing your return by 20%. So technically if you don't invest, right, you are losing 18% if your capital. So 1 more thing. So like what do you think how much money you need to have to be in top 1% in India? Like every year, how much money you should be earning to be in top 1% of the India?
No idea.
Sorry? 50 lakhs. Close. Very close. Any other answers? Like, I think you didn't got my question. So, if you want to be in top 1% of earnings in India, what should be your annual income? That's my question.
Million or billion?
21 lakhs. Okay. So, in India, if you want to be top 1%, your yearly income should be 84 lakhs post taxation. And when it comes to China, to be top 1%, you need 99 lakhs converted in dollar.
Yeah.
And if you want to be in Canada, you need to be in top 1%, you need 1.8 CR. In France, you need close to 2 CR. In England, 2.7 CR. Germany, 2.8 CR. And America, 4 CR. And UAE, 7 crores. So what I am telling you is, so earning 7 crores is difficult, but earning 84 lakhs is easy. Yeah.
Karthik said
So questions I will take at the end. I think you have any questions, bro? I will come. So now say who could achieve this 84 lakhs? Not now, eventually. In next 10 years or 24 years, or next 10 years or 20 years, who could aim for earning 84 lakhs in a year? Just raise your hands. Super. Here, no one.
But by next 20 years, it will grow more.
I will come out. Sorry for taking that.
Now it's 84. Next 20 years, it will be 2 crores. Inflation will be more.
ಮಿನಿಮಮ್ ಇಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀನಿ
ನಾನೇ ತಂದ
ಮಕ್ಕ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ನನಗೂ ಭಾಳ ಸೌಂಡೇ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿಲ್ಲ ಯಾಕೆ
Sorry friends for technical issues. Again, okay. It's working.
ಇನ್ನೊಂದು
So,
ಕಮ್ಮಿ
there was a yeah. So at least after 20 years, you will be you will have vision to earn 84 lakhs every year. Like please raise your hands. Then you said about inflation, right? Like at that point of time.
Yeah, at that point of time, it will be 2 crores.
After 20 years, obviously India will become third largest economy. Then you will be you should be earning more than at least 2 to 3 CR per year. That's the idea. So that's why one more reason
I don't
should be So what makes a person rich, poor and middle class? So is this right visible? So what makes the person make him rich, poor or middle class, stay in middle class? What makes him exactly a person to be whether he would be deciding whether he would be poor, middle class or rich? What action?
If he is earning more than 85 lakhs per annum,
Yeah.
he'll be rich.
Yeah.
Anywhere between 85 lakhs to 50 lakhs will be middle class. Below 50 lakhs will be poor.
But let me give you another for all of you. What makes poor means the income whatever they earn, right? Irrespective of what they earn, that doesn't matter. The habits of investing, how they utilize their earnings, that decide their future. Where every single penny what you will be spending is deciding your future, not thousands or even every single penny. I will be explaining your how. So poor income statement, how it looks. He would be earning a income and he don't have any assets and liabilities. He won't be investing anywhere. So all the money will be in the expense. So there is no savings left. So he would be remaining poor irrespective of what. Even if you earn 1 CR also, if you don't have investment, he is still considered as poor. So what's happening with middle class? Something like all of us.
Anish is
So the
telling you.
middle class problem is
He's telling you.
they are earning the salary, but they are acquiring the debt in the form of EMIs to fulfill their desires and fulfill their aspirations. So they are missing out the biggest part, which is asset. They are not creating their asset quality. Now comes very interesting things. What makes people rich? So the rich, what they would be doing is they would be getting income obviously from many sources. And their expenses is funded by their assets. Something like they would be having the rental income. That's the asset for them. They would be getting dividends from stocks. That's the asset for them. And they would be withdrawing mutual funds as SWP. That's the asset for them. So their expense is not funded from their income. It's funded from their assets. That makes the difference between what's making people being poor, middle class and rich is their spending habits. A person who is earning at 10,000 rupees per year, even if he could implement if he thinks like a rich person and start to build assets, then he can't be called as a poor because he's building an asset. But if the same person who is, let's say, earning 50-60 lakhs per year and is spending and acquiring liabilities and not generating future cash flow, then technically, even though he is earning 60-50 lakhs, he can't be termed as middle class. He can't be termed as rich because he's income statement is showing something like is acquiring a lot of debt. That doesn't solve the purpose. Yeah. So one more thing, like have you come across this topic anywhere on social media? So have you come across this in anywhere in social media? So what it says? Rat race. So what I am trying to say is, many people think shifting your job, taking a salary hike would get you to a desired results, but that doesn't give you the desired results, because even there also would be following the same routine until unless you develop your asset volume, you won't be earning, you won't be making passive money. So the crux is to build a passive income with your active income. That's the biggest crux. And how many of you have insecurity about your earnings? I think who are feared about like next 5 years AI will be replacing your jobs. Please raise your hand. So all are secure, huh? Huh? Sir, that's the reason I said you should be considered here. Like all are secure, all are safe, huh?
Yes.
About your income, cash flow.
Yes.
Let's assume after 5 years, you all lost your job. What's the backup plan? Sorry?
Farming.
So for farming, okay, that's very good. Like even farming is also subject to climate. Even that year, like after your farming, after you quitting job, you started farming next year. So unfortunately, climate didn't support you. Then what's the backup plan?
Real estate. Real estate.
What, bro?
Food business.
That's not the thing. Like what I'm trying to say is, ultimately, if you don't have assets, right, whatever the problem, like tomorrow some another technology will come. If you don't have passive income and if you don't have assets in your income statement, then whatever the transformation happens, it won't be probable. So please read this quote. There anybody could stand up and read the quote, please. Bro, please. Loudly. So what's the smart way?
Should not do document.
Make use of whatever we get from the world. Like for example, if we are just being a donkey,
Buy 100
I would
donkeys.
be working 24 hours a day. Just
Buy 100
praise the
donkeys.
master. Instead, see what I can do for myself. Is whatever the fodder which I am getting, that is our salary. So how can I make it for myself? Like if I can eat the fodder and split the seed. So I would be planting my next fodder for myself. So that is what I do.
So what it says means, like many of them, it's for people who keeps money in FD, safe, saying it's safe, it's for them. Like they're good at working, they're earning very much well salary. But when it comes to investing, they hesitate and keep the money in FD and RD. For them, that's right. You're just you're not building your asset column. You're just working hard, and for societal pressure, you are portraying like this. And one more thing I forgot to say. So this is our financial freedom workbook. So people who would interact more, right? I will be observing. After this session, like immediately after I complete my session, I will be calling and giving this video. So there is a prize also. And you are selected. So Karthik sir said, like, make this session very friendly. Since it's last session, right? I don't want to make you all be serious. So that's the reason I am taking this session very friendly and keeping it in very interactively. But when a client comes, I won't be this friendly. So what's this? Sorry? Bombay Stock Exchange, right. This place is there, right? For many millions of people it has created fortune, and for millions of people they have come to road. That's the fact. So if you hear what's the thing is, like if you become more great and if you go and invest without knowledge, then definitely you would be in the road. But if you have right guidance and if you invest with the knowledge, here where fortune could be made. I think you will be our next big bull. So here, like, let me now integrate our custom, what we would be doing. So we as a Fin Aspiration, we are dealing in equity stock market. As I said before, we are handling close to 6 crore rupees we have under asset under our advice. So we are completely into stock market, and first and foremost thing what we would be doing is we would be giving our equity advisory services for aspiring investors, and we are even sooner or later, like within next few months, we are launching our own PMS. And one more vertical where we are venturing into is mutual funds. We are already ventured into mutual funds, and I am AMFI certified mutual fund distributor. In Bangalore, closely there are just 3,000 actively doing. So in that case, like for 1 year duration, you could take about corporate bonds also. Why keep money in bank? Yeah, even there you would be earning 11 to 12% XIR returns. Yeah. So in NSE, 2,800 stocks has been listed as of today, and in BSE more than 5,000 stocks have been there. The liquidity is more in NSE for those 2,000 stocks. So the more purchase transaction would happen in NSE. So I will take the questions at the end. Since you had asked, somebody had asked which is better, stocks or mutual funds. Yeah. So like, have you ever came across this word SIP? Anyone? Raise the hand. Like your raising hand should make this terrace go. Like how India Nifty is moving up, right? Like that, your raise hand should be visible for everyone.
How much it is now?
SIP. Like now, next question: who are doing SIP? Good.
No, total how much?
Like others, what? Like others who are not doing SIP, are you willing to do SIP? Like who are willing to do SIP? Please raise their hand. Like others, no need to do anything. Stay poor or being middle class. Now, next slide would be very interesting. Last is this slide visible? So let's assume this person is you. Like if any girls are seeing you, assume
You don't know.
like let's assume that person age, like your age is 25 years old. So you started your SIP started your SIP at the age of at the year 2005. and next 20 years, 2025, total investment you were doing every month 30,000 rupees. So what could be your corpus at the end of 20 years? Any guess? People can see and tell you here. It's open book question. Sorry, open slide question.
Around 5 CR.
Yeah, close. 4.54 CR. For 20 years, the person who is doing 30,000 SIP. So returns what I have assumed is 15%. So now comes next very interesting thing. So he has 4.5 CR of corpus. So he wants to buy something, he wants to invest in farmland. Where is farmer? What's your name? Yeah. Bharat said like he wants to do farming. So he wants to purchase a farmland. Since he wants to do farming, he has to do farmland. What is the two option he has? Anyone? No. Like you have accumulated 4 CR corpus. Like let me say, you done SIP of 30,000 rupees every month. Okay? Like you done every month 30,000 rupees SIP for next 20 years. Assuming the rate of return is 15%. So what's the your accumulated corpus would be close to 4.5 CR. Now to buy your farmland, you have two options. One, withdraw all the money. Second is take loan for farmland. Every month fund your EMI through this corpus. Next 20 years, you will be having your corpus, your farmland also, and your EMI would also be deducted, and you will be having the wealth of 74 crores. So you got all. So no AI, next, whatever the technology transformation won't affect you. So anybody, any doubts here? Yeah. Yeah, that's also. Like if you get somebody at that point of time who is willing to use, you could definitely take it. Systematic withdrawal. Yeah, SAP stands for Systematic Investment Plan. SWP stands for Systematic Withdrawal Plan. So this person, let me say, like he completed his investment in 2025, and he had a total invested close to 72 lakhs, and his corpus value was 4.5 CR. So he started his SWP from 2025 till 2045, and he has also become old. So he has been withdrawing every month 1 lakh rupees, and still he is left with corpus of 74 crore rupees. Next, it could be planned for succession planning. So how many of you still doubt it's not possible? Please raise your hand. Like how many of you having still doubt it's not possible? To achieve this number, it's not possible. Stage bro. Yeah. Yeah. SWP is very simple. You are having the portfolio, you are having the portfolio of 4.5 crores. From that, every month you would be withdrawing 1 lakh. In SIP, you are paying 1 lakh, sorry, 30,000, you are withdrawing 1 lakh. That's called SWP, Systematic Withdrawal Plan. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, as sir said, I think at the beginning compounding. Sir, what's your name? Vikram. Vikram sir said at the beginning, he was saying about the compounding. In the first 7 years of your 30,000, what you would be paying, SAP amount, what you would be paying. 7 years, you won't be having any impact in your portfolio. But after 7th year, 8th month, every month, your portfolio would grow by 30%. Like the difference amount would be the SIP amount every day in your portfolio. What I am trying to say is, after 7 years, let's say assume you are paying 5,000 rupees every month as a SIP. After 7th year, 8th month, your portfolio increase value would be 5,000 rupees every day. So now let me go to old slide. Now,
the people I will be integrating the things, whatever I discussed. Now, what should be your approach from next, at least from New Year? You see, you will be earning the income, try focusing building your asset balance sheet column. In balance sheet column, try building your asset. You could build the asset from in the form of mutual fund investments and through the form of stocks. And if you have like large corpus, you could definitely participate in an unlisted space also. Unlisted space means, yeah. How many of you have heard the name of IPO? Recently, nConnect IPO. Who had subscribed for nConnect IPO? Buying the shares, holding in your demat account much before the stocks get, that company gets listed in stock market. So we are vendors, one of the top distributors in top agency in leading unlisted shares. We have closely placed more than 8,000 NSE unlisted shares. That's one vertical which we will be treating. So I think many of them is many of them have many of them have very much most familiar with EMI. So in EMI, you would be working for money. In SIP, money works for you. So again, how it happens? This slide would explain for you. So at least, how many of you are paying EMI? So some people are very rich, I guess. They are not even, they have already achieved their financial freedom, I guess. They don't have any EMIs and they are not. Yeah. There are 4 stages of wealth. So first stage is stability. What stability? You should not be having any debts. You should all the debt should be paid and savings are funded. So second is strategy. You should be investing the money and making money work for you. Third is security. In security, what happens is you enjoy your money, eat well, travel wherever you want. Next comes freedom, no money issues, and quality of life matters. So by doing investments, building your asset column, you could achieve your financial freedom. And I have one more surprise for all of you. At that point of beginning, I said, right, who are investing in stock market. So for you, I have picked some stocks for you all. So you could take this photo who are investing. So let me read out the stock name. First is JSW Energy. Its closing price on yesterday's price, 7 November 2005. NALCO, the closing price is 234 rupees. Royal Orchard Hotel, the closing price is 463 rupees. Bajaj Consumer, the closing price is 301 rupees. Blackbuck, the closing price is 668 rupees. Amaraja, the closing price is 980 rupees. And NSDL, the closing price is 1070 rupees. These are all the stocks picked by us for you all, like who are investing in the stock market. Like you could take this photo and it's for it's long-term recommendation from us. And since we are SEBI registered research analyst, so you will be investing with your own risk. If anything happens, you should not come to our office. It's not a solicitation because if you gain also, I'm not getting anything. If you lose also, I'm not getting anything. So please consult your financial advisor and you could pick these stocks. So everybody has taken this stock photo, right? Who are investing in stocks. And I am expecting this only stock to give 20% CAGR for next 10 years. If you hold these 7 stocks, you will be getting 20% CAGR for the next 7 years duration. So success in investing doesn't correlate with IQ. What you need is the temptation to control the urge that get other people into trouble in investing. What it says. Let's say you made a mind to make investment. Some of your friends comes and say, this is scam, you are gone. And some in the investment duration, you would get fear when market falls. Then also, like whatever the best strategy would fail if you don't have emotional control over your investments. And if you think stock market for 10 days, it's definitely riskier. And if you think for 10 months, it's volatile. But for next 10 years, definitely you could make money. And history shows us. And thank you. That's all. Very straight to the point. Very straight. Now, I expect a lot of questions. If there any questions, anything you could ask. You have 20 minutes of time given for me for Q&A session. Make best of it. Best use of it.
What is
Yes.
what is your insights about the investment in NPS?
NPS. NPS National Pension Scheme. So it's government managed scheme, and ultimately even the NPS will also be some amount would be participating in stock market. So what I would say is don't look which is best. It's like having which finger is best for you. So in your portfolio you should be having stocks, you should be having mutual funds, you should be having NPS, and you should be having debt. Debt instrument, something like corporate debt, and in your portfolio you should be having even FDs also. So when you look in assets, like I showed asset column, right? In asset column you should be having all the financial instruments which would serve the purpose. So the diversification part also will take care.
I have a small thing in my mind.
Sure.
So
Can I get
tell
a
me what is your no, I can be louder now.
Become sir, please go ahead.
Yeah, so I've been investing in mutual funds and NPS from past like
Sir, your mic is on. Please come.
Alright, that's it. So I'm actually interested in mutual funds and NPS investment, but I'm not ready with the stock market.
Okay.
I have idea in doing it, but what my mind feels is like go for search such kind of company, like for example, ITC, get a company, right? Which will never good stuff. I have a lot of I don't know that right? So if I invest in such kind of company, right? Chances are my investments might go.
Yes.
So any such company, again, it's not assumption.
Yeah.
Right? When such company will, if I invest in that, the chances are very less.
Sir, last slide which I showed for you.
Crypto market
Apart from that, we could discuss it later. That's for sure. Like we are also have personal investments in that. Sir, please. Sir, I think I have answered your question.
Okay, so my question is, so we have aggregators like say Rodapro, what if that company goes bankrupt? We are investing on through their platform. So what if they go bankrupt?
Nice question, sir. Whatever the stocks you would be buying, right? It won't be in your Zerodha or broker or guide broker. It would be in your demat account, your NSDL and CDS, they are depository. So even though your brokers go bankrupt, next 2 to 3 days you could get your money back.
through the NSDL.
Through NSDL, you could change your broker and get your money back, or you could keep your stocks invested there itself. And one more thing, in your bank, if bank goes bankrupt, right, even though if you are keeping 20 lakhs in FD, you will be just getting 5 lakhs. Risk is say more in banks. Yeah, next, any questions? Yeah, one by one. Mike.
Just one more. How about corporate and government bonds? Which is good and what is the difference?
Sir, bonds price, bond price would decide on the interest rate. So it has Indian hours, RBI, repo rate, and US rate, what Jerome Powell says, where based on that bond price decide. So corporate bond is less correlated with the interest rate thing. So if you are looking for stable income, less risky and more capital protection, go for double A rated and double A rated plus bonds. It may be government or corporate bond. So both are safe. And if you want to invest in corporate bonds, like check whether that company is being listed in stock market, see their financial statement, analyze their debt paying capacity. Where you could analyze this in balance sheet, you could go for cash flow statement. In that cash flow statement, there would be financial activities. So you could see, are they paying the debts what they have taken? and compare with that with CRISIL rating, AAA rating. That would be the best investment for corporate bonds. Corporate one. So we like we have affiliated with Windwell and we have our own we are dealers in corporate. If you reach out to us, ನೀವು ನಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ರ reach out ಆದ್ರೆ ನಾನು help ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ನಿಮಗೆ.
2 ತಿಂಗಳು ಮುಂಚೆ 1 ಲಕ್ಷ ಹಾಕಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ನಾನು ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಯಾವುದಕ್ಕೂ ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡೋಣ ಅಂತ ಆಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಇಲ್ಲ
ತರಿಸ್ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ ನಾವು.
Okay. Even for the SLP, they say SWP calculations, right? So how accurate it is? It's always what you will calculate.
So SIP calculation is assumption. You every year for next 20 years you will be getting 20%, sorry 15% XIR. For that accurate calculation, we have one material. Here we have kept the materials. So interested people can take this material and you could study. So this is the material, the exact figures, back-tested figures, not just assumption. All the things is there. Please.
We'll take the questions after this, right? So Shisha will be here only. Suppose if he missed today, you can catch hold of him in Excel code. Okay?
Sorry. You could meet me in Connect networking session and ask your doubts.
Hello. Thank you, sir. That was full of smart and practical money lessons. And that wraps our speaker sessions. We all gained such valuable insights, and it's time to express our gratitude. Every successful event stands strong on the efforts and contributions of many hands and hearts. To convey our heartfelt thanks to everyone who made today possible. I would now like to invite Ms. Sindhura to deliver the vote of thanks. Over to you, Sindhura.
Thank you, Meena. Good evening, everyone. I'm Sindhura, and it's my honor to deliver a vote of thanks today. I would like to thank all of our organizers, all of our guest speakers, all of the people who are attending the NConnect today. I hope you guys had fun. Did you? Yes. Okay. So now we'll be winding up by giving our speakers a token of appreciation. I would like to please announce it from someone.
digital certificate.
Give a big round of applause, guys. Come on, sir. Next, I would like to call upon Mr. Akshay to receive the token of appreciation. Next, we would like to have Raju sir on the stage. Now I would like to call Mr. Shrisha on the stage. Now I would like to call Mr. Aditya on the stage.
Sir will not talk.
That I have changed. Sir is not there.
I would like to call upon Mr. Gautam on stage to receive the memento.
It's okay, leave it. Take the photo.
Up next we have Aditya. Could you please come on stage? I would like to call Vikram on the stage. Next we have Kishore on the stage.
Surprise.
Up next we have Mr. Sandeep on the stage. We would like to welcome Mr. Vikram on stage again to collect the memento in place of Prajwal. Up next, I would like to welcome Anish on the stage.
Panchamama, 20% traditional.
Where is the momentum?
Now I would like to extend the warm welcome to Ms. Meghna, the host of the day. So I have a word for all the people who attended the nConnect today. You can download your certificate by scanning the QR codes. We'll be sharing it with you, and on the screen you can just scan those and get your certificates there. You can also follow our social media handles at NammaQA on LinkedIn, Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook. Inches, would we please have the scanners?
Not me. It's an angel. What is that? Control that.
So this is the QR code to the certificate.
That is your momentum. He forgot.
So, how was your day? What you learned? 40 people learned? Coming on Saturday.
It takes from here.
So, okay, we will try to thanks, right, on behalf of me, on the entire company,
Yeah, the sound is
thank you so much for coming here on Saturday and making this event successful. So, and on this schedule also, guiding people and Srisha, Aditya and Anup and Akshay came from far, right? They came from Pune to guide the paper and talk about the innovation, more about it. And we'll be keeping this type of workshops, meetups, right, from NammaQA. See, one thing, right, why you want to be in the network, right? Today, one guy came, right, and was telling, right, this type of network is very, very important. So we asked him why it is important to you, right? So it's not about only coming and listening to someone else, right? It's about adopting the things, right? You have to adopt the things, whatever you have learned today, right? It may be on the technology side, innovation side, or on the financial side, right? If you adopt the things, then only you can keep up that memento for the entire life, right? So I know everyone energy has become down, so I'll not take much thing, right? So hope you enjoyed everyone, right? Enjoyed the event, right? How was it out of 5? 5? Super, right? Thanks so much for coming and attending. So we'll have a group photo, don't rush outside, okay? We'll have a group photo everyone. So one thing. Next thing, as mentioned, you can download the certificate and you can put it in your LinkedIn that you attended the event, and you can write down what you learned from this event. So don't mention to tag NammaQA there, right? So mention on your social platform, you're all in the social platform, and tell your college students, juniors in next events, right? So next event we are doing in April 2026. So why that much of gap means we wanted to make it very big. So this event also we wanted to make very big, but due to some auditorium issues, we could not do that in a bigger way. So next event we wanted to do in a bigger way. So maybe in April 17th or 18th we are fixing the date, and tell all your friends to attend that event, okay? And it will be an bigger and bigger event, right? So, and we'll be doing a lot of workshops. Please attend that workshop from NammaQA so that you will learn a lot of things from this, right? So, NammaQA is a community where we are guiding, as you know, we are guiding the people to get their career way, right? Career path, right? So, don't misuse this, right? Community, and don't miss this networking as well, right? Thanks so much. So we have a group photo here only. So cameraman will assist you, right? How you want to stand. So be careful in the stage when you are coming up, right? Sure. Thanks everyone.
ಬರ್ತಾನೆ ಒಂದು ಸೋಷಿಯಲ್ ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡು ಸೋಷಿಯಲ್ ಫೋನ್ ಮಾಡಿ ನಮ್ಮನೆ ಸೋಷಿಯಲ್ ಫೋನ್
And Srisha, you want to ask 2 more questions? We'll have this after this group photo. Stay high. Right. Okay, everyone. So we are going fast. Have any questions? Anything related to
Social media, you can keep that slide.
ಸರಿ
Hey there, ready to kickstart your tech career? Whether you're switching fields or just getting started, we've got something exciting to share. This is NammaQA. Right here in Bengaluru, we are building a community where tech dreams actually come true. We are not your typical training center. We believe in learning by doing. That's why we offer hands-on workshops, real mock interviews, resume reviews that actually work, and direct connections to companies that are hiring. Want to get? We'll teach you everything: manual testing, Selenium automation, Playwright, APM for mobile testing, plus the programming basics like Java, Python, and JavaScript. More into development, build mobile apps with Flutter, or dive into backend with Ruby, Java, whatever excites you the most. Here's what we're proud of. We've trained over 500 students in less than a year, helped 30 plus land internships just this January, and our students love us and have given us great feedback. So what do you say? Come join us at NammaQA. Let's build your tech future together, one skill at a time.